Verde takes pride in their unwavering dedication to pushing the boundaries of Mexican cuisine while staying firmly grounded in its authentic traditions. And they want you to be our guest, so stick around after the segment for a deal that you can't pass up. And now here to tell us all about it in this segment sponsored by Verde is the one, the only, Mitchell Moreno. How are you, man?
Hey, doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us out here today.
Yeah, of course.
This is awesome. Let's first talk about a little bit about the history and tell people where you're located too, because we want everyone to come on down here. This is awesome.
So we're right off of State Street. So we're 1507 State Street. We are located in the Bridges Apartments. And a little bit about our history. So we've been open for 3.5 years. We recently just relaunched to open for lunch, and then we're now open for dinner service as well. So we're
so cool, man.
Yeah, super excited about that.
I love that. Well, I'll be coming in at least once a week. Let's be real.
Love it. Yeah. Perfect.
So let's talk about what viewers can expect when they come to dine here, because it's not like anything else in the Quad Cities.
Yeah, so everything is made from scratch on a daily basis. The margarita you see in front of you, that was literally hand squeezed this morning. Lemons, limes, elderflower syrup as well. In addition to that, these tortillas, again, made in-house, ran through our volcanic stones with our masa, hand-formed and pressed. So yeah, just everything, there's a lot of attention to detail and a lot of care. And so what we see in front of us are our birria and our carnitas, two of our top sellers. They're addicting.
Yeah.
I work here every day and I literally eat them every day as well, so if that says anything.
It smells amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. I couldn't help but notice like the murals that are in the various locations in the restaurant. Let's talk about those a little bit.
So those are a homage to basically the people from our past who have gotten us where we're here today and like how we got to be here today.
Okay.
So we wanted to definitely just highlight that in the restaurant and just show that that's something that's very important to us and about our Hispanic culture as well.
They're amazing, and it really adds to the whole vibe, the colored walls and the ceiling and everything. Dude, it's such a cool vibe in here. I love it.
Oh yeah.
And you mentioned that everything is handmade right here in the restaurant.
Correct. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So we also source a lot of our ingredients from Mexico as well. They come from Mexico to a bodega in Chicago, and then they come straight to here. And actually, we source a lot of it from La Primavera, which is another local restaurant. Local restaurant / grocery store. So we try to stay as local as possible.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so I gotta wonder, when you're coming up with things did you grow up in a family that cooked a lot? Like, how did you get into that?
Yeah, so I've been in the restaurant industry since I was a little kid. I mean, I started off when I was 15 years old. I've always just been around kitchens, and my family is Hispanic, so it just all kind of tied in together to what we are now.
Yeah, and are you just ever in your kitchen at home being like, all right, what am I gonna dream up for the restaurant now? Yeah, do you do that a lot?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Is there something that you've come up with that you're holding back on that you might release to the public soon? You don't have to tell me what it is, but.
Yeah, so we're thinking about a few different things that are gonna be a really hearty, healthy lunch option. And so like maybe a torta that we're working on.
Sure.
Just we're always experimenting with something. We're trying to see what the next big thing is. And what we have right now is we're extremely happy with, but we're always like kind of pushing the boundaries and see what we can do next.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of regulars already?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you?
Yep. So we have them come in on a weekly basis, and they're extremely excited that we're back open. And
I'm gonna be one. Let's just be honest. We can just put that out there.
That's awesome. Thank you.
And you talked about sourcing your products from Mexico and the bodegas in Chicago and stuff like that. How do you find those connections? Because it's probably easier to go to like a big box situation, but like how do you go about doing that?
So most of our cooks are Hispanic, and they're very passionate about what they do. So they're able to make those connections through the cooking that they do at home, and so they branch out, and then we get those connections that will come into the restaurant and then kind of check us out, and they'll be like, hey, by the way, we sell this. By the way, we sell that. And then so we try to stay as true to that as possible. So.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
just adding to it. It's just,
we want to showcase our 3 best dishes. So this is our asada. It's marinated for 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then this is the birria with the consomme, and then our carnitas. So when we're done, you'll try all 3.
Yeah, absolutely, I will. And it must take a village to run something like this.
Actually, we're a pretty tight-knit crew. We have
small village, I guess, then.
Yeah, so we have just a handful of servers and just 3 cooks, and that's it. So
really, that's it?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yep. So everyone is hyper focused on quality and just making sure it's done right. So our lunch menu has 9 items on it. Our dinner menu also has 10 items on it. So it's just quality over quantity for sure.
Yeah. And so give us the pitch. Why should somebody come check out Verde, man?
because as you had mentioned, no one else is doing this in the Quad Cities where everything's made from scratch on a daily basis. And the flavors are really, really well thought out. I mean, it took us 2 months to unveil our dinner menu, which again has 10 items on it. So
Right.
the hyper focus to detail and flavor is right there. And I think that you'll see it when you come in.
Yeah, and the vibe is insane. This is a great vibe for the Quad Cities. It's not like anything else you can see. So
Oh, yeah.
that alone, you know, is a good selling point. But you should all come check out Verde, man. Hey, well, thanks so much, dude.
Yeah,
I
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
of course.
Again, this segment was sponsored by Verde. You can learn more when you visit verdebettendorf.com. And they want you to be our guest. You can scan this QR code on your screen right now for a great deal they are offering. And if you don't have your phone nearby, you can go to our website, ourquadcities.com, and click on deals. That will take you to Be Our Guest, where you will find all the details.